Hype.
Yeah, the final map. One map
Yo,
each.
can we believe in this? The first match
GunJumping and
with 3
ScrubLords
maps.
need this match. They need to win it. As the team's running up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let's get started. Do we see 3 recons on the NSF team? They spawned in 1, spawned in 2. Will a third be popping out of the woodwork? And no, we find a support actually in the hands of Karushi. Which is good. You definitely need a support on this map. And Jinrai might not be able to counterplay those smokes with 4 assaults on their side, but they are all strong assault players, especially tonight. They all seem to be on form. It's a quick push.
The lobby control.
Yeah, it's a quick push to the conference room.
Almighty Ship is all down for 7, but I don't know what's going on right now. Miller's trying to flank. He might get that, but no, he shuts them down.
Yeah, C's is staying put in that spawn, waiting for those pushes, either from the rooftop going down onto the sky bridge, or through the elevator shaft next to the server room.
Donatel doesn't get fishy with the drop, and goes more for the info.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
Usually a player we see try and push for that ghost cap, but you're not gonna have the same luck on Rise.
My Glub's flank didn't just go well. Have C's and Porpoise turning them apart. Oh my god, CP's going. And the flank is done, but C's cuts them down.
Yeah, C's doesn't need the help from Porpoise. They have enough of an easy time killing each other. C's just cleans up.
C's ping is running away though.
Does seem to be. Him jumping out that corner is really where it's out for him with that ping. And the first round goes to Jinrai.
Yay.
And then once again, keeping with the 4 assault setup, it's clearly working for them. You can see a little bit of rubber banding from C's, but otherwise he's okay. Porpoise running with his grenade out. Could he be caught off guard by a rushing recon? By a roundabout now.
But the server room is certainly taken.
Yeah, they don't find Porpoise, but they do find Almighty Sheep in the middle floor. There's now Dynatile in the vents. No one to contest him currently. And this could be really bad for the Jinrai side if they don't know that he's in vents. He could drop down at any moment.
Short and long, both pushed.
Yeah, server room control now in NSF. The long
corridor.
Controlling
long.
Long corridor in Jinrai's possession.
And Porpoise shuts them down.
Yeah, Porpoise gets the return frag from Globe onto Joker, and now it's just C's who's playing unruly in the conference room. Donatel
back south from the conference. Trying not to take it in. But C's is on point, but oh my god, this lag.
Yeah, the lag's not working out, but he does get the position instead. But Porpoise goes down to Zippy, and it's 2 versus 1 on C's side, but he does have full HP. He doesn't know where Dynatile is unless he can hear him, which he probably can at this point. And he pushes out towards the office. He can easily win this if he stays away from those vent entrances. Why? Z corridor doesn't have any vent entrances into that area, so he's in a pretty safe position right now.
Meanwhile, ZP progresses back into the server room, trying to do something about that C's.
Yeah, C's will have heard that, and sees the ghost getting picked up. It's Dynatile who has it in his hands, and he jumps down.
C's wants the timeout.
It's a pretty frantic jump down. I'm not sure how much that will work out for him. Might get caught across positioning wise. But he does stand between them and the cap zone, but not anymore as he goes back up.
They don't have time. Or am I mixing something?
Yeah, I don't think so, maybe. Yeah. Doesn't look like a cap's probable.
I think he could have capped, but he waited for some reason.
He has 7 HP. All it would take was a stray bullet. I guess it would be down to luck whether or not he would have got that cap.
I don't like what's happening with C's.
That lag isn't too great. And now that tie working in Jinrai's
Was
favor.
that timeout, right?
That was a timeout, yeah.
Yeah, it was.
1 player each. And now we see a support on the Jinrai side. So Mighty Sheep goes back to his roots. What he's been playing the most part of this tournament.
Well, the glove is going for the hold up. But Donatello isn't scared anymore. He's
Yeah,
going
he's
just for the ghosts.
He seems to be primarily playing the ghost and clearly doing a pretty neat job of it. And this is some really great objective play coming on from the NSF team right now.
I wonder if they spotted Porpoise crawling slowly back.
A team kill goes up
Yeah,
against Zippy
The
from
massacre
Miller.
and the
I feel
interception.
like I'm on
but
deja
no,
vu. This keeps happening. That the team
they
kill
don't know
hugely
anything about
matters.
Porpoise tossing grenade and getting
Double
the double kill.
in the conference room. One of the main choke points along with server room.
Okay, his Kirishi seems to be stuck in this. And Glub goes behind, yeah. Miller goes for the
He's going for the flank.
the best
he has,
side.
Yeah, he does have the ZR silence. He could win this if he gets the drop on them. They have the ghost in their hands. And he's probably just going to reach into that ghost's range right now. And then we'll be able to spot him out. Glove's waiting for him and does get the kill. Despite having a lower damage weapon, that health pool as support really helping him out.
What we've
2-0
seen
to
is
Jinrai.
disorientation by NSF team getting stuck in the conference room without.
It's a real shame because this ghost calling, or at least this ghost usage, is really interesting for a group stage match. Like, this is something you want to see more of maybe in the later rounds of the tournament, more teams using the ghost more confidently. But it's not working out for them. Maybe the ghost
Drop
calling
down
itself
by Glub.
isn't working. Yeah, Glove's got the MX now, he doesn't have anything to fear from the
Warbush
NFF
shuts down
weaponry.
the guy, but they still press the west hallway.
And Glove, that push down working for him perfectly as he catches Karushi off guard, thinking he's safe on the lower floors. And the smokes for Almighty Sheep go up in the conference room, and only he can really take use of that. C is now caught in that smoke grenade, a little bit blind. He won't have his vision fully there, he'll be slightly impaired looking just next to that smoke.
He's doing perfectly fine, to be honest, from his perspective.
And the smoke fades away, and Caesar is once able to move out.
Almighty's making a very strange decision.
Yeah, he's staying very slow in that middle area where he could get shot from pretty much any direction, but he does find his way into the server room very slowly, very tentatively, and he's hearing the NSF team. Can he report this to his teammates?
He can try to, but still he has the control over the ghost right now. But he gets shut down by the jumping assault, which is a shame. What's C's gonna do?
Yeah, it looks like it's just down to C's again now. The ghost is in Dinotile's possession, and it doesn't look good. 3 versus 1. They want to chase him down, get this round. They don't want a tie. They need to kill C's. They need to push him, and they need to do it in the next 40 seconds.
But will they? That's the question. Miller goes for the flank from the elevator shaft. And goes too slow since the missed somebody helps. But still, he's going well. He's going up for the speed.
Spectating C's is pretty cringeworthy as he lags all over the place.
Oh my. But he's getting...
Miller needs to push. He has 15 seconds to get behind
Yeah,
C's.
and he pushes, but C's dodges the barrage and goes back into turtling.
And he's hidden. He's completely hidden. They don't know where he is, but he peeks out. Not necessarily for any reason, and it ties out.
Oh my, and it puts Miller into private once again.
I'm surprised he wasn't killed when he peeked out then. Do you think a little bit of a lag armor is at play as he peeked out really fast and jumped back into cover?
Because he's jumpy. That's the problem. It's not the lag armor. He's just jumpy. And that annoys me the most.
That was a decent job by Susan to stay alive just in the nick of time. And the scoreboard remains the same with another round gone. Now, NSF still thoroughly in the running for this round, for this match at least.
Now we see the classical approach to this map, dividing north and south by huge middle ground.
Yeah, and even glove.
Except for the ZP who's trying to get a drop on the Jinrai.
Watching that back entrance.
But Almighty Ship goes hard on these people. He may take the third kill,
And
but Clubs shuts down
yeah, he's
the
ready.
impatient ZP. And
He's
sees
ready for
close
that
down
repush.
the conference room.
It's Karushi all alone, and he can't let Jinrai get away with this match. Is it in a current 3 versus 1 scenario?
But he's in a very bad position for stopping the Ghost.
Tying this out isn't the end of the world for him though. There's only a marginal lead by the Jinrai team. So if he can
Sadly.
prevent a cap, that's
Oh my,
decent
oh
enough.
my. This happens again. They're very hesitant to pick up the Ghost.
Yeah, and they end up wasting time until the point where they don't have much time left
But
to
they
actually
had a
cap
minute.
it. But
I can
currently,
say in their defense that they had a minute.
do you think they'll be able to
Yeah,
deal with
they
that?
may. Yeah.
Yeah, 40 seconds, plenty of time as they converge in this position. Can Karushi force off this 1 versus 3? He takes heavy damage from an MX. I don't think he's going to manage with this 1 versus 3.
They need to push and they need to push now. Any cap zone, anything. But Kirishi's not aware that he might get capped.
He's going
Or
to
is
hold a
he?
more passive position. He's not going to face that angle anymore.
Yeah.
But Glove knows exactly
But
where
Glove-
he is, thanks to the ghost calling of his teammate. They do get a third round now, 4 versus 5, a 3-0. They're going to manage it. I thoroughly believe that Jinrai now, with their supports who are better armed, and almost reaching
Oh my,
that
we have,
lieutenant rank.
we have both of the NSS recons stuck at the private rank.
I wonder if this will work out for them. I have my doubts, but neither of them have a G-scoped. As you say, they're at private rank. The SRM is going to be the only gun they can use. It's not exactly subtle, it's not exactly pretty. But if they go for a decent enough rush, they can kill supports with that weapon easily. And not assaults, it may seem, who are certainly ready for them.
Meanwhile, the Joker just shuts them down. But
No,
Almighty
he-
Ship is strong with this ambush.
Yeah, he took a long time to locate that position, but he did get it eventually. The smoke grenade goes off too late. He's
my.
caught out of position and out with his weapon. And Joker dives through that smoke grenade straight into him.
I'm thinking Zippy is going for it, yeah. He's very hesitant, but he moves around. He wishes for it. He feels something.
Once again, it's down to the Porpoise and C's dream team. Will Porpoise manage to stay alive, or will he force his teammate into a 1 versus 3 currently?
Main trouble right now is that the Ghost is not in the play. Even though it's almost taken.
Yeah, they have the position and they
Kirishi's
have the
goes
numbers,
for
they can take
pick,
it.
but- And oh my god, the Porpoise's position, that I don't like. I don't know what he's trying to do.
Yeah, he's sort of out the way of everything, but he could catch someone off guard. He is deciding to relocate now, and only because
But Joker is
the
watching.
ghost.
Joker's watching, and yeah.
Yeah, Joker's doing a good job of securing that cap zone for his teammate. Seas isn't going to make it in time. This is going to be the first round. They need that ghost cut and they need that round. And it brings them up to the first lieutenant of the match, and that's Joker.
And look who's the lieutenant player. Yeah. There we go.
That was definitely, this round for NSF could turn this game around. Now that they have a lieutenant on their team, the two recons seem to be working out despite one of them dying in an early round.
And
I think
there we go, AA.
Simply because the Jinrai team were caught out of position as assaults.
The delayed traded, and there we go. Miller gets his candy.
Is it Miller now with the AA? Can he do mad work with this?
It's
Is he gonna
be
turn rounds.
Oh my, they're taking several, but oh no, unreliable. Unstable.
He goes straight down to Almighty Sheep. The AA, honestly, not that effective against support. There's heavy damage
And
to
one
him.
health.
Joker gets
They managed to reacquire.
Yeah, he gets his AA back, he reacquires it.
Meanwhile, the Glob's flank is going.
Yeah, he gets
And
in
yes,
the
Glob
fence.
goes for the flank and gets
The flank, but he doesn't find Zippy. He doesn't find him fully. The inaccuracy, the MXS, that's a real shame, but he does do pretty heavy damage to him right now. And it's a 2 versus 2. And a big health advantage for the Jinrai team as well. They could take this
Will
on
the ZP
gunfights
make?
alone.
He survived the onslaughter, and yeah, he does.
That was a really good position to play by Zippy then.
And sees that's the kill. What are we going to see? Event fight?
We'll see if C's actually chooses to go up there, because it doesn't look Dinotile is going to be coming down anytime soon.
But he's going for the farther junction point. Even though he's aware he's not a recon at all.
Yeah, it's unlikely that we'll be seeing C's at that position. But it is one of the only ways C's can get into the fence as an assault player. But it is on the opposite side of the map to where he currently is. Not that he'd know that. Can C's look for an entryway into the fence above the ghost? It could really work out for him.
Guess he doesn't need it, because he wants to.
He just wants to time this out, doesn't he?
Yeah. Seems like it, yeah. He's taking the entire defense shield.
It seems like Dinotile is comfortable with that as well. I think the 2-round advantage that Jinrai currently has isn't enough to perturb the NSF team from camping it out. And there we go, another round clicked away. The match a little bit more in the Jinrai's advantage. And they haven't changed their class setup once. It's clearly working out for them. They're not having to fix what isn't broken. Same can't be said for the NSF team though, who've also kept them mostly the same composition throughout the match. But it's Joker who keeps his AA this time, clearly losing his trust for Miller after losing it straight away to Almighty Sheep.
Yeah, no candy for you, little man. And Club goes for the ghost calling, I don't know.
Yeah, there's
Will
ghost
he be
calling
fast enough?
already on the Jinrai side. They have the construction room.
And that's basically their demand of control, yeah.
They need to push out of there. Are they going to try and go for the caps here? They're heading up the stairs tentatively.
Yeah, they want to drop.
Sending his teammates out first. Are they going to go for a drop?
Yeah, since the enemy team is holding the first floor intensely. But the Donatello is just the one man. Tries go for
Glob
a
needs to
push.
focus his attention on Dinotile as for the ghost calling. He knows that the other 2 players of that team are on the floor below him and aren't an immediate threat. Like
The only
Dinotile
thing
is.
I want to know is where that dead pack.
But now he's looking for the drop. He's telling his team that there's someone watching it.
But Almighty
No.
Ship gets the Donatello. All the fluids are dead.
Almighty
just-
Sheep's gonna go for a flank here, I'm pretty certain. He's gonna head down the stairs from the other side of the map and see if he can catch Miller and Karushi.
We have 3 assaults
Zippy
focused
in
on
the
one
back.
spot. What's going to happen?
I think Almighty Sheep is heading closer to his
Yes.
flank right now.
Yes, the Fatso is coming into the play.
He's a Snope Strats right here. He takes his first left, he should be able to find more
He's
targets.
gonna kill Kurishi first.
He slowly steps out. 2 of them with it back to him. He takes 1, he takes.
And
Can he get a third? He
Phoenix,
turns
and the
around with the
ghost
Kyler
again.
and he gets the triple kill with the Kyler headshot straight through. That was an amazing play by Almighty Sheep. Oh my goodness, that turnaround with the Kyler and the headshot as well was incredible.
And royalties at the same time. Again.
That 4th round goes to Jinrai expertly. It's like we're watching a completely different player with Almighty Sheep, how he's playing today comparatively to other matches. Maybe this is him on form and we hadn't seen that yet. And he now has in his possession a PZ, which he's also been doing crazy work with.
But
And
that
Seeds
does
gets
not
the first
stop
frag.
the other team from going aggressive.
Yeah, it's pretty impressive that they're still wanting to push. But this is certainly a map where you are coerced to at every opportunity.
Because this is their entire control, we have 3v1.
Porpoise is
Miller.
running up that ghost cap. Miller caught out of position. Are they going to let themselves die to
cannot.
Miller? Not going to let themselves die to him to provide that cap of Porpoise, but they don't need it. They
Need it,
currently
yeah.
have 4 lieutenants, so there's no problem. They don't even need to play the ghost in that round, but they did anyway and still got the victory.
Have 5 rounds left.
And this could be it. It's running away in possession of the Jinrai team.
Can this be it? But I don't know.
It looks like
The
it's
entire
gonna...
team of NSF has denied the possibility of even using A13 for the next consecutive rounds. Good for them. Never relied on that shit stick.
Yeah, a purely overrated
But
weapon
Glove
in my opinion, but
goes
he's
it.
still putting it to work. A
Wow.
trade-off there between Joker and Almighty Sheep as most support slash assault trade-offs go. The support
have
will get the frag
the
with the gun
Western
and get
case
grenaded.
entirely sieged by the other team, but yeah, they made out of it.
It's weird how Jinrai do choose to play the Ghost now, of all times. I mean, they've been playing it consistently throughout the entire matches, but they don't have to do it as strongly as they have been doing. But it looks like
Yeah, we have
NSF are caught completely out of whack and out of position. They've been completely shocked.
and the man gets just baited into the gloves dirty trick.
Yeah, it was a really great
As
bait there
upset.
by Gl-
The
They
2
need to play the
timeouts.
Ghost.
Just enough.
And yeah, those 2 timeouts bringing the match to a climax right here, as it's the match point.
Please don't mourn, Snyla.
I think this might be Jinrai's round. You see that expert dodge? Dodge that comment completely.
And the drop team, the repel team, is ready,
Yeah,
waiting on their marks.
some
waiting
broken
that
legs to
signal.
be heard as they jump down wheelchair strats. Joker takes 12 HP of damage from the fall.
But
Not
Glove
enough to
goes for
stop
the
him.
ghost. The question
Yeah.
is, will they suspect the siege? Yes, they did. They suspected every single
Yeah,
action of the enemy team. And now they're just forcing them to go up. They have Donatello and Kurishi on the roof
these
right
heavy ghost players really impressive by the Jinrai team and really ballsy considering the situation they're in, but they're working out so well. They have 4 players. One of those players takes the ghost, they have 3 players with their primary weapons out.
now. I don't know why Kurishi spends his time Watching it if Glubs goes in with a bang.
Dinotile's in position, switching out his recon for the slow support. He stayed in his spawn pretty much the entire
Kush
round.
moved. He's now at the roof cap zone, but can he make it?
Well, they can't tie it out, that's for sure. They have a minute and they have to do something. They're so far behind.
They have a C's going in.
That grenade goes out to Steve. Will it find Dinotile? Instead,
Oh
it finds
my.
his teammate Glove. It
Yeah.
just passes over his head, and Dinotile gets the return
Will he
frag
beat
on
the game
C's.
deciding moment? I guess not, but Almighty Sheep oppresses Kirishi, and that's the end.
What a push from Jinrai, and what a play these past few rounds have been doing with the Ghosts. Really ballsy. Sacrificing one of their players' primary weapons for that Ghost. It's bossing into a 3 versus 5, and there it is.
And Glove just goes for it.
Glove just rubbing the faces of the NSF team in the dirt with that 4 versus 5.
This map, 7v1,
And
7-on-1, I don't know.
is this the same team we've been watching over the past few weeks? I don't feel like it is. I feel like maybe they've made some headway in trying to get some chemistry between each other.